In Illinois, seeing record number of early voting this election. In Iowa, more than 613,000 ballots have already been cast. That shatters the 2008 early voting record of 545,000 ballots.
About 907,000 voters chose to vote early in Illinois. That's up from 2008 when about 872,000 people voted early. In Scott County, 36,000 people voted early 4 years ago. This year, about 45,000 did. In Rock Island County, 20,000 have already voted. That's up from 15,000 in 2008. Scott County Auditor explains why she thinks the numbers are up.
I think that the campaigns got out early, and I actually believe people that the more they do it, the more comfortable they are with the process and they understand the process.
Barack Obama really pushed early voting this year. He flew to Chicago last month to cast his own ballot, making him the first sitting president not to vote in person on Election Day. Yesterday, Iowa Governor Terry Branstad joined the tens of thousands of Iowans who voted ahead of Election Day.
I voted for Mitt Romney, and I was proud to do so.
Governor Branstad cast his ballot, like I said there, for Mitt Romney at the Polk County Auditor's Office. Over the weekend, the governor issued a statement predicting that Romney will win Iowa and the presidency. President Barack Obama will spend election night in Chicago just like he did 4 years ago. Instead of Grant Park, he'll be holding a rally tonight inside McCormick Place. That's just south of the Loop there. Yesterday, the president held rallies in Wisconsin and Ohio before ending the night in Des Moines. Bruce Springsteen warmed up the crowd on a cold night in Des Moines East Village. An estimated 20,000 people waited for hours to hear Obama's final words to them. The president said Iowa's brought many memories to his family, and he thanked supporters for all their work.
To all of you who've lived and breathed the hard work of change, I want to thank you. You took this campaign and you made it your own, and you organized yourselves block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, county by county, starting a movement that spread across the country, a movement made up of young and old and rich and poor and black and white.
The president held his
Latino,
event in front of his former campaign office and next to the Old Baby Boomers. That's the restaurant where his daughters used to go for its chocolate chip cookies. In Iowa, the average of all current polls has the president 2 points ahead of Mitt Romney going into today's election. That's within most polls' margin of error, so the Iowa vote still up in the air. 11 states are considered toss-ups right now. If the other 39 go the way the polls say they will, Illinois for Obama and so on, the president would secure 201 electoral votes. Mitt Romney would get 191. The presidential candidates needing 270 to win. A full breakdown of the battlegrounds now at WQAD.com.
While polling places in Iowa and Illinois prepare for voters this morning, results are already in two tiny villages in northern New Hampshire. President Barack Obama and his Republican rival Mitt Romney each received 5 votes in Dixville Notch. That's New Hampshire's first place to vote. They vote at midnight. It's now carried live nationwide. The tie, the first ever. Another small New Hampshire town, Hart's location, also voted at midnight. The result there, President Obama 23 votes, Mr. Romney 9 votes. The towns have been enjoying their first vote status since 1948. Still ahead on Good Morning Quad Cities, there are worries in the wheat fields. Ag in the AM is coming up.
And later, how local businesses are learning to grow with a new federal prison.